Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon's Dogma. I'm surprised that you're sticking around after that hour-long episode of me telling my whole story, but hey, I'm glad you're here. Welcome back. Good to see you. Today we are going to be doing kind of a number of quests all at once. Oops, I better check to make sure that I have what I need. Okay, good. We're gonna want a flask of water, because we're gonna be doing kind of a long, somewhat difficult quest in order to get a very particular reward. Over here at Fornival's Manor. Excuse me, sir, I'll be right with you. Before we get this quest started, I'm going to say this. After this quest, there will be an item in here that will disappear when this quest is complete. It is up there. A gold idol forgery. You can try to get up there, but as far as I am made aware, it is not possible. Very regrettably. In order to get to that, you will want to bring in barrels and crates from somewhere else in this city to stack up in that area. I'm not going to do that. I would rather pay to have a gold idol forgery. But first we need to get a gold idol forgery, and that's what I'm going to try to do today, if I can.
Arisen. Sir, I am in dire straits. It's a matter concerning my daughter. I thank you, sir. I'd not know what to do without your help. I leave shortly for a meeting of merchants, fit to take a full day. I cannot but attend. Of all the luck, it falls upon the day I promised my Simone I'd take her through the city. I would ask that you escort her in my stead, sir. You can see her there. I'll not lie to you. She is a spitfire, like to rival the worm. But I will reward you handsomely. You will do it, won't you? I fear I must leave presently. Pray, ask her directly if you have any further questions. My thanks, sir.
Hey, girl.
Simone. 'Tis my name, Simone. I've never seen an Arisen before. You've a plainer look than I'd expected. I will admit, it does not sadden me to know I'll not be walking the city with my father. He is a fool, and terribly common. You, at least, are a rarer sort. Very well, I've decided it. You shall be my page for the day. You will do as you're bidden. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am.
A fine response. We'll get on well, you and I. We shall begin at the Fountain Square. Come.
During this quest, you're going to want to finish it within one day.
Come along.
Try to follow behind her as close as you can, but don't get too close. If you bump into her, this will cause problems with your reward down the line. I wish I was joking. So just stay relatively close. If you bump into her there, you're going to lose affinity with her. Now she's going to take it a little bit more slowly. Good little girl. The reward for this quest is dependent on the affinity that you gain with her during it. The longer you take to complete any of the quests that she instructs you to do, the worse you're going to get in the rewards.
Delicacy. And brave, what was it eating until now?
So try to stay as close as you can, but don't bump into her. Try not to fall too far behind or she'll be admonishing you.
Men are all doing their best, I've no doubt.
I suddenly
After man's best is far from enough.
do not know if my pawns can bump into her and lower the affinity. It's not their affinity with my pawns, right? So it doesn't matter, right? Anyway, this quest could take an entire day in the game to finish, so before you take on this quest, go to the inn and rest up.
Be arisen for a servant. Yes, I think I like this. Tell me, Paige, do you find it diverting to travel about slaying monsters each day? I should think anyone with dreams of felling the dragon well deluded indeed. 'Tis mad, really, for a human to slay the worm. Still, Brent Soren will be safe enough, will it not? I'd hope so, with all the guards about.
This is kind of open air, though. A dragon can drop in from above, and there's nothing we can do about it. Doesn't matter if there's 10 guards or 50. I think I've been over this before, but yeah. It's a frickin' dragon! Fire doesn't care how well armored or armed you are. It'll burn right through you. Let's not tell the child that.
Just walking about is dreadful dull, don't you think? Ah, exciting, are you not? Let's have a game of hide and seek. I shall be the one to hide, naturally. Come and find me, if you're able. I should think it a simple task for the Arisen. I suppose we'll know anon.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
This quest is a little bit bugged right here. She can hide in 2 places, or both of those places. One of them will be over there at the ale house somewhere. The other would be in the inn. There she is over there. Let's see if she's at the other place as well. I think it's like somewhere in this vicinity. There she is. Oh boy.
Post work notices in the alehouse.
My, sir, I am impressed. I had feared you would give it up for a child's game, but it seems you're not encumbered by pride.
So I talk to you again now?
Enough. I tire of this place. Next to the markets. Come along.
Just don't bump into me and ruin your own affinity. Remember, we're wanting the highest possible affinity with her for the best possible reward. So she has to take the lead. She has to be entirely sated by the end of this quest.
Hello.
At this point, I don't know if there's another copy of her back in the inn still waiting for us or not. Fascinating potatoes, clearly. In addition to, like, doing the stuff I said before, a few other things to keep in mind. Do not draw your weapons. Do not cast magic while you are near her. This will... Okay. I stopped walking and hoped that would be enough. Maybe it was, because she didn't seem to react. If you really, really, really want to make sure not to have fully affinity with somebody to make sure that they are not your love interest by the end of the game, stand next to them and draw your weapons a whole bunch. There might be some characters that you will probably want to do that with for various reasons. Some of them personal, some of them practical, some of them moral. But yeah, if there are particular characters like Simone that you don't want to have as your love interest, just draw your weapon around them a whole bunch of times and they'll think less of you fairly quickly. During this quest, though, you're kind of stuck trying to get your highest affinity possible with her. I don't know if it's possible, however, to give her affinity a boost by giving her presents. I don't know what kind of presents she likes. Hello?
Oh, I can go no further. I am half dead of thirst. Pray, go and fetch me some water. In a proper flagon, naturally. Am I understood?
I've gained quest knowledge.
The longer you take to complete that, the lower her affinity with you will go.
I am half dead. In a proper...
Fortunately, we have a flask of water on hand.
Ah, thank you. 'Tis a shame to waste you as food for the dragon, sir. You make a fine page.
Are we gonna do something else now?
I should think you fleet of foot to keep pace with the creatures you fight. What say you to a contest? I'll race you to... There. See that gate? And pray, run in earnest, sir. I will not be patronized.
Be a little patronizing. Just not so much that she's able to recognize it as such. Again, follow closely behind her. Not too close, don't run into her. Do not sprint, there's a high chance that you're going to run into her. And also, don't stop moving. She will not be patronized. Despite the fact that we're not going as fast as we possibly can, she needs to win the race, and we need to be as close behind her as possible. So far, I think we're doing good on this quest, but I'm very paranoid about not getting the full reward.
I won! I bested the Arisen! It was simpler than I thought. For a hero, you're nearly as slow as father. tired. I've had enough walking about for one day. Father should be coming home ere long. Let us return as well. You will escort me home, naturally.
I think we did pretty good.
My thanks, sir, and well done. I knew you were the one to ask. My daughter sang your praises. It seems the Arisen commands the hearts of more than just pawns. I shall come to you directly the next time I've a need.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Technically the quest is done now, but we haven't gotten our full reward. Talk to Simone to see how you did.
I thank you for today. It was quite the diversion. Are you very close with my father? I should hope to see you again soon, sir. I shall allow you to accompany me anytime you wish. For now, take this. 'Tis a token of my esteem. Pleased?
Thank goodness. She will also give you a gold reward depending on how you did, starting with 10,000 and dropping as you perform less and less. Thankfully, there's not a sound of a ring, so we're not at maximum affinity with her. So, I do not want her as a romantic interest. Okay, with that being done, I need to go down to the Black Cat. We want to make a forgery of the gold idol. We also have 2 bronze idols. Gold idol is better. Get a forgery of this one if you can. For yourself. How much does it cost, though? Quite a bit.
I'll have the goods ready. I'm sure you'll
It's
find
fine.
it anytime.
All right. Now, with that in progress, we have 24 hours to come pick up our forgery. In the meantime, let's head over to the Pawn Guild. On the Pawn Notice board, there is a quest called Put the Eye Out. Defeat the Cyclops in the Frontier Caverns to get a silver idol. Definitely going to take that one. Defeat 10 Phantasms, defeat 13 Stout Undead, defeat 10 Sulfur Saurians. All of it entirely doable. But the one I'm focused on right now is that Cyclops hunt. Welcome back to the Shadow Fort. We have kinda sorta been in the area that we need to go before. You might be able to guess at where it is. We need to find a very particular Cyclops, because this is a quest to hunt down a very specific creature. The other ones that we took, they're just like hunt down a general number of these. It'll probably keep the land a bit safer. Don't worry about the rest of it. But over here, we went down these tunnels before and really couldn't do anything about it. This time, it's intentional.
Through here, and we'll be to the...
Oh, gee, thanks, loading screen. That's... Did not enjoy seeing that in this game. Prepare yourself for grueling battle. Alright, gonna clear out some goblins. Prepare yourself for battle by taking all the different green wares and whatnot. Oh, actually, it's Devil Wort. Never mind.
I'll have nightmares from that one.
I've never heard that line before. Even now, I could still barely hear it because he was so freaking quiet. Take the healing we can get, and then we head down into the pit. Hey, buddy! Burn, buddy! Almost there, almost there. I'm sure the gate will be open now. It looks like it's open. Thank goodness. If it was closed, I would have a number of concerns. Alright, so we need to kill that Cyclops in order to finish up this quest. Otherwise, this is kind of dull looking. I mean, it looks like it should be a lot more grand than just fight Cyclops, get paid. Why are you taking a nap? We're here to kill you. Great way to introduce myself. Hello, sir. Please get off the ground. I would like to stab you to death now, currently. Alright, pull off that helmet. I felt that. One of the interesting things about this game is that whenever the camera changes like that and you push up on the control stick, you have no idea which direction your character is actually going to go. Yeah, he's dropping kind of fast. Get down a little bit closer into his eye. There we go. Cyclops dead. Wasn't really all that impressive. We fought these kind of Cyclops before, multiple times. I don't think he really ever got to walk around. He just stood up, pulled off his helmet, and then got knocked down.
Anytime.
Anyway, did you guys get the Cyclops tusks? I'll have to wait for his body to rot away for a bit before I can double check. In the meantime, what's in the area? Looks like the pawn's already collected everything else. Alright, cool. I'm alright with that. There's nothing else around here. I don't see any chests. It's mostly just a whole bunch of crates to break around. Yeah, I think we're good to leave. Back to Grand Soren. Alright, that is 2 quests that we have completed. Now we are going to complete 2 more today. These are all related. Bear with me. First of all, we're going to go back down to the Black Cat and pick up the Gold Idol Forgery and the Gold Idol. Both of these are going to be necessary. We will talk about shop discounts in a moment. Alright, give me what I asked for. Thank you. Aha, I am the knave.
Anytime.
That should have also... I just saw one thing pop up. Gold Idol Forgery and Gold Idol. You can see this one is crafted of fine gold. This one is crafted of fine gold. A forgery. Gives a shop discount favored by Fornival. Only the forgery is favored by Fornival. That's weird. And it weighs just barely less. Because it's not made of pure gold. Just gold plated.
The Black Cat here can duplicate
Let's go over here and talk to Madeline.
Hail, Arisen, looking dour as ever, I see. I've a proposal that might put some cheer in those cheeks. Will you hear me? Well, it's like this. A peddler is only as good as her suppliers. For my own part, being both clever and beautiful, I've little trouble keeping an inventory. But contentment leads to failure, so I seek new weaponsmiths to supply my shop. I have a certain one in mind, a man of singular talent, but caustic temperament. Much as you, in truth. The smith refuses audience with all but select clients. And upon such clients he bestows an idol, so as to prove his favor. If I can recover such a figurine, I would have singular right to peddle his wares in these parts. There is no cost I will not bear to gain this icon. So what say you, Arisen? Will you retrieve an idol for me? This is a job most suited to your talents. I pray you will not fail me in it. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. Thank you very much.
New quest. Suppliers demand. Deliver the idol to Madeline. She has no idea what this particular token is supposed to look like. She only knows that it is an idol. At this point, we have seen 4 idols in the game. We have seen the gold, silver, and bronze one, as well as the cursed carving. I have no idea if the cursed carving can actually be used for this quest, but it's an option if you want to look at what's available, I guess.
Here now, a warrior such as yourself seeks always finer weapons, yeah? If you aid me in a small matter, you shall have access to weapons both fearsome and powerful. What do you say? Excellent. So, have you heard tell of the master weaponsmith in these parts? His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast and sells only to a chosen circle of clients. To such patrons, he gifts an idol to make his favour known. I must gain such an icon and access to his wares, no matter what the cost. It's often been said you possess a talent for discovery. Secure me a figurine, and I shall provide weapons the likes of which you have never dreamed. What say you? Will you help? The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
Okay, there are a number of items in this game which will give you discounts in shops. One of them is somewhat late game, which will give you an 8% discount. Kind of weird, but okay. When we had the Worm Hunt license, we could get a 5% discount. Now we've got these things. The Bronze Idol and the Bronze Idol Forgery will give you 10% discount. The Silver Idol and Silver Idol Forgery will give you 20% discount. The Gold Idol and the Gold Idol Forgery will give you a 30% discount. The difference between the idols and the forgeries are these 2 quests that we just took on. If you give the people who gave you this quest a forgery, they will say, "That's good, thank you for doing this, the quest is complete, you'll get your rewards." But if you give them the original, their inventory will expand to have certain items that is only dependent on which idol you gave them. Clearly the bronze idol will give you the worst. The gold idol and silver idol are the ones you have to consider. One of these will be given to either Madeline or Caxton. Only one of them can have the best idol, which means that only one of them will give you the best possible items that they can provide. Caxton is a weaponsmith, blacksmith, and armorsmith. He will give you a variety of options between weapons and armor. Very strong, very useful. The higher idol quality you give him, the better he will be able to give you. Madeline is a bit more unique and precise in her wares. She does have weapons, sure. She does have armor and clothing, sure. But most of her clothing and armor items are meant for female characters only. There are gender-locked items in this game. Because we're playing as a male character and we have a female pawn, I can't make full use of the items that we could be getting from her.
Ah, an idol? Wonderful! I was right to trust in you for this.
That's not to say that her items are entirely useless, however, just because we're playing as a male character. The stuff that she has is still very strong and useful. It is possible, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that it is possible for you to be able to change the gender of your character in some way at some point far, far, far down the road. I'm not going to worry about that currently. So I'm going to be giving Madeline the silver idol. We can at least make use of some of her stuff for Rico, but if I give the gold idol to Caxton, both Rico and I will be able to make full use of what he has available for us.
An icon bestowed upon only the most valued customers. I dare say it's a work of art itself. The weaponsmith will see me now, and no delay. What a coup for my humble shop. You've done me a great service, Arisen. I shall plan to repay the favor when next I receive new inventory. Until then, may the Maker guide your steps. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. Thank you very much.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Caxton will take the gold idol.
Beautiful. The quality of craft is plain to see. I shall make for the weaponsmith with all speed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, Arisen. When next we speak, you shall find my selection quite more to your liking. The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Quite the hefty amount of gold we got for all that. I believe that at this point we need to wait a day or two and their inventory should be stocked full again. In the meantime, I'm depositing the bronze idol, keeping the gold idol forgery. It's almost 4 pounds, so that's a lot. But this is going to be effective not only in Grand Soren, but also with traveling peddlers on the road and in Castertus, as well as people who are selling items in different camps around the place. I don't know yet what I want to look at as far as items from Caxton and Madeline now that I've given them items to upgrade their inventory, so I'm going to do that at a later date. For now, I think we're going to call it the end of the episode. We've done 4 quests, all of them somewhat related, and just to double check. Yep, although I can't confirm exactly when it happened, the gold idol forgery is no longer up there. So, busy day. Got a whole lot of stuff done. Also got a few more coins down here. The emergency fund. Surprisingly small for somebody like Fornival. And next time, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do, but I have a whole bunch of videos I need to record in advance because I'm getting surgery in 2 days. See you next time, everyone. Take care.